It's your boy, Modern, here again with a video tutorial, this time a little bit more advanced, a modern tip that's going to show you how to EQ automate. What this is going to do to your productions is it's going to add depth to your basses and other instruments if you want to apply this to other instruments. And how we do that is with a bunch of EQ8s. So first off, we want to drag EQ8 onto our track with our wobble. Well, first we need a wobble. So I have this one from a sample pack, NeuroHop sample pack. Shout out those guys. Think twice. So our first one, we want to cut out below 36 hertz naturally. Kind of like a habit. It's a good habit to get into. And our second EQ, we want to add a notch to the low mid frequencies. The way we want to think about this is we want to automate our EQ with the sound. So one notch in the mid low and another notch in the high, mid high. So what we want to do is give these two notches automation lanes so we can easily copy and paste. We're just going to use that initial sound for now. Woo woo. You'll be able to use those. There's essentially two major automations, opening and closing. So if you can nail those two, you can easily copy and paste those automations to future synths. If you want to be extremely accurate, we can find the key that the song is in and then automate these frequencies right here to the key. But for now, we see how this is moving. Oh, that's on and off. Let's see, frequency. Add a lane for that. Let's make the max maybe 300 hertz. That's our cutoff. For our mids, let's say 600. 600 to 63. It's accenting the highs and adding definitely some depth to that. For that, wow, that opening of the synth where the frequencies open up. We want to automate it upwards, like so. There you have it. And there's our low mid automation. Now we want to go to our high mid here, see how that is moving, and correlate this high frequency notch with our low frequency. You can start to hear how we're getting different sounds out of this this first automation. Boom. So that's going to be considered our first automation. What we want to do is freeze that, or we can go in here and turn this into a resampling track. Alright, so now we have officially our second sample that has our first automation written in. We add a second EQ to that, or sorry, our third one, and then we're going to cut 36, and then instead of notches, we're just going to boost the frequencies in the mid highs and the mid lows again. And then we're going to do the same automation again in correlation with these notches. So let's make a lane for this frequency and make a lane for this frequency, and then we begin to draw. can do the opposite way. Let's see if that works. It's all experimental. Let's see what sounds right. And then we want to, once we feel that has reached the maximum potential, turn this into a resampling track. Bounce this out. Oh, sorry about that. Make sure to hit record on your new track. Boom. Then we have our final bounce, where we could finally add our final EQ, which is, I want to say, the sub bass and the super highs. What we want to do is add some space here for our kick. The side chain will cut out this intro at this one point, so it's a good idea to add. It's kind of too sharp of an automation. I wouldn't do too much with the highs because we want all our high information in there. But we can start to automate our sub and get that really moving to finalize. If you want, you could bounce that again. Send that through our New York compression that we did in the last tutorial, and then boom, you have this is our final compared to something that's kind of just in your face. And that's that. That's how you can clean up the mix as well, and allow your other frequencies to cut through your bass synth and really stick out. And yeah, that was kind of a long one, but if you stuck through it, thank you for watching. Comment, subscribe, share, and until next time, go check out patreon.com/MDRN to go support the cause. And thank you. Until next time, peace.